Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's a special prime-time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams versus Sam Darnold and the Minnesota Vikings.
It's week 8 of the 2024 season, and center stage belongs to Matthew Stafford. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Rams and the Vikings under the lights on Thursday night.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Good to be in the booth with my partner Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Welcome, and Greg, this is one of those that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers love the spotlight as much as any position group in the league, and we got two guys who shine under the lights here tonight.
And I think where it's going to be really fun and get interesting to watch, Mike, is in those critical situations. The game's on the line, third down, red zone, gotta have it moments. There is no mystery. Night game, prime time, they're looking to put on a show.
And off we go on EA Sports. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has...
Oh, and they come after him right away, and Deputy goes on the first play of the game. Braden Fisk, the rookie, in there that time for the sack.
Anytime you talk about defensive tackles in this Rams organization, of course, there's some big shoes to fill following the retirement of Aaron Donald, one of the best to ever do it. But with Fisk, they got a guy, Mike, that interior quickness, physical presence, his ability to get off the ball and create some havoc. Listen, no one is going to compare anybody in their first year to Aaron Donald, but the Rams have themselves a really good young defensive lineman that they have high hopes for.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. On the draw, here's Jones. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. They'll bring up 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Rams led out by a Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford, second among all active passers in the NFL. Only Aaron Rodgers has thrown for more yards. Hard to believe, Greg, it's already season 16 for the man out of the University of Georgia.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action, Stafford. That is caught downfield by Kupp. They finally get him down inside the 20, but it looks like this one is going to come back. Now it's Williams. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap to Stafford. This one taken in by Parkinson.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with Williams. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Throw right side, hauled in by Kupp. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he'll take it on in. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Vikings offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Darnold now on 1st and 10. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
A run. It's Jones. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Play fake to Jones, and now Darnold. Got a man, that's Sherfield. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Slot receiver, headed right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run, and it's Jones. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. He's brought down by Kobe Turner. They face second down and 7. They run it once more with Jones. He's to the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
And after parting ways with the Packers, Jones kind of surprised some by staying in the NFC North. He signs with Minnesota, and he joins an offense that is loaded with talented skill players. So if he can continue to be the playmaker he's been throughout his career, they've got themselves a nice young group here in Minnesota, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
Trying to get here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll go play action with Darnold. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Automatic first down.
What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up 1st and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Here's a designed run. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
They'll try and run. It's Jones. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Robinson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Rams offense ready for their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Open man is Robinson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and None of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing, Darnold. A short one taken by Hawkinson. This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down. On third down, here's Jones. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. Justin Jefferson, the first-round pick in 2021, guilty that time. Throwing on third down is Darnold. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Ryan right now, and John to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Rams offense ready for this next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's second and 6. They go play action with Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's third down and a few inches. Off play action, it's Stafford. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Ethan Evans now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll mark them down up beyond the 30.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that Matt.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this.
I don't care who you play.
You play to win the game. You don't play to just play.
Here's Darnold. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Darnold. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Minnesota. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Williams. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Williams. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for the Rams. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. On play action, here's Darnold. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
That penalty is declined.
1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
A 1st down throw for Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. From the interior, Harrison Phillips there for the tackle. Throw it on third down, Stafford. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
And when it comes to Turner, you're talking about a guy, Mike, that was the SEC Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, that probably says all you need to know. First team All-American with 10 sacks, and he has a rare combination of length, but he's also very strong at the point of attack.
Here's the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. Here's Jones. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. That stop made by Byron Young. 2nd and 7. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle. 3rd and 6. Darnold now to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Addison.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
This is Jones. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Up the middle, here's Jones. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Darnold to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
A carry now for Chandler. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. On the ground, this is Chandler. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Braden Fisk is there to bring him down. 3rd and long. On the draw, here's Jones. On 4th down, it's Will Reichert time for this Viking field goal. This one from 47 yards out. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Rams offense, running back Kyron Williams, ready to go once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A shotgun snap to Stafford. This one taken in by Parkinson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. From the gun, here's Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. To the air again. Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Vikings offense and Aaron Jones set to take over once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line, he's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. And this will be knocked down. It's incomplete, but there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. To throw is Darnold. That's caught left side by Hawkinson.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Now, Darnold. The second down throw is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings as he's standing right around his own goal line. Now, fair catch is taken back inside the 40. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They run over center with Williams. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Second down, it's Stafford. This one caught by Parkinson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the give, it's Williams. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. Stafford to throw it. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Jones. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Throwing, Darnold. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Hawkinson. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there. That is fielded at the 13. The Rams offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. The clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Kupp brings it in left side. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Stafford. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
In that first half, it was the veteran Aaron Jones who had it going. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could have hoped for with both these teams
more
in
of
it
that here in the
to
second
win it.
half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The home team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Off play action. It's Stafford. That is left side and taken in by Allen.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
They'll run it with Williams. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. 3rd and long. Stafford now. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. The Rams punting unit coming out. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The visitors' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On the give, it's Jones. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll try and run for the 1st down with Jones.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Darnold. He'll let this go towards the end zone. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. On the handoff, Jones. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? He's got his receiver. It's Jones.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
They send him right out of the slot. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A run now for Chandler. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call. And
the ball comes out, but this is taken in by a teammate.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers, we have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Stephon Gilmore.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Here's 1st and 10. Darnold to throw. He's got this on target to Addison. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Darnold now to throw. That one caught by Hockenson. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7. Here's Darnold. That's caught once again by Hockenson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground now with Jones. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. In motion, it's Jefferson. 3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And now it's 4th down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This one from 39 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Williams. And he's up past the 35. Got a 1st down. Putting down at the 37.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll locate Kupp. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
1st down, Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Again, it's Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on 3rd down. Well, here we are in the 2nd half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on 3rd down. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Vikings offense and their running back set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Jones. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. Play fake to Jones, and now Darnold. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Now Darnold. Here comes the screen to Jones. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. On 4th down, out comes the punter, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The Rams offense and Matthew Stafford heading back onto the field. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man is Robinson. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Stafford now to throw on 1st down. This one caught by Parkinson.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down. They send the tight end in motion. This one taken in by Parkinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. So 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Stafford to throw again. Throw right side, hauled in by Kupp. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. To the air again, Stafford. That is caught. It's Robinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. They're going to motion the tight end over here. It's complete. He's got Kupp. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game, and they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball, and let's see if they can take advantage of it.
He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment defense. Still second down.
They'll try again after the penalty. 2nd and 15. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now whistles here and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. Now it is 1st and goal. Throwing again is Stafford. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with 1st down. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there would...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That's the rookie, Jared Verse, fighting his way in to record the sack. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Rams offense getting set to get back to work. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. They'll run. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
There's that man again. Another catch.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Darnold. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. They'll run it here with Jones. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Rams offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Play action, Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. They'll keep it on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Stafford. This one is caught by Robinson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Back to throw is Stafford. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down. Punt team headed out for the Rams. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Got a man, that's Sherfield. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Darnold. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Darnold now to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. Second and 11. To throw again is Darnold. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. They'll try the left side with Jones. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Stafford. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Off play action. It's Stafford. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. On first down, Stafford. That is caught. It's Robinson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Again, it's Stafford. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. To the air again. Stafford. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Vikings offense and Aaron Jones set to take over once more. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the fourth. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Again, it's Jones. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. This is Jones. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And now we're going to timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Rams offense headed back to take over once more. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll drop to throw. Throw right side, hauled in by Kupp. Now 2nd and inches. Stafford to throw again. He's got it inside the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be
easy. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, a win here for the Vikings. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.